Statu onto 75 here with a really cool Star Wars Sideshow piece. This is the Cyborg Darth Maul premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. It's a quarter scale statue, and as you can see, it's a Sideshow exclusive. And what the deal is with this, most people look at this and they call it, like the people in the statue forums called it the chicken legs Darth Maul. The whole background story to this, I'll try and tell you as best I can. I know there's going to be plenty of people who are even bigger Star Wars geeks than myself that will correct me on my YouTube channel like they always do. But this is definitely my favorite Sith character from Star Wars, and I'm glad that they resurrected him in this form. As you can see, he's older and his horns have grown longer. Basically, when he got cut in half at the end of the Phantom Menace by Obi-Wan Kenobi, there's a comic book series. I don't know the name. Someone will probably write it in. But it basically, you know, the Emperor, or Darth Sidious, or Emperor Palpatine, however you want to say it. Wish I knew every one of his identities. You know, he went down to the bottom of the pit where Darth Maul fell, and he obviously, you know, resurrected him and gave him mechanical cyborg legs, kind of like how he brought Darth Vader back to life. So I think that's just a sick story, and it's an awesome character. This is the exclusive edition. It's number 191 of 500. Before I get into all the great details of this piece, I want to let you know what I went through with Sideshow to get it finally, to get a working one. I'm still actually waiting for the belt that Sideshow has on the way to me, the Velcro belt, which covers this little ribbon tie here. And also they're sending me a whole new cloak, because this one at a certain part has the metal wire poking through it, ripping through it. But I gotta say, Sideshow, their customer service was amazing. Daniel Campisi, or I probably said his name wrong, but Daniel was great. He really helped me out. People who complain about Sideshow, saying, oh, their customer service is terrible, they honestly, I don't know, I think they're just people who like to complain, because Sideshow will do whatever it takes to get you the piece working. The first one I got sent to me, the bottom part of the lightsaber didn't work, just the top part. They sent me 2 replacement lightsabers. Both of those were broken. They still sent me, actually the boxes are over there in the corner from the 2 replacement lightsabers, which I have to break and send to send pictures to Sideshow. But anyway, both those lightsabers didn't work, so finally he said, look, we got it back in stock. Just send us back the whole statue. We'll refund you a whole full amount, and we'll, you know, reorder a brand new statue, which is what I did. And look at this. Voila. It works. As you can see, the lightsaber works, which is awesome. And I love the power down feature on this lightsaber. I'll get into that in just a minute. I'll shut the lights off and show you how it works. But let's get into the detail of this. First of all, from the bottom up, finally, I'm going to go that way. I usually start from the top, but from the bottom up, the terrain just looks awesome, where his claw is like digging in, his Tyrannosaurus Rex-like leg is digging into the ground. This is all weathered, which is really cool. I don't know if you can see in this light, but at the bottom it's like dusty and dirty and stuff, like he's been running through the sand here of the desert. It's all posable, it's all wires, so you can make it look however you want to look. Even the shoulder part is posable. And as you can see, Darth Maul's horns are really long because he's grown. It's, you know, more into the future, which looks awesome. And there's an alternate way to display him, because this is the exclusive. In the story, while he's fighting with Obi-Wan Kenobi, looking for Luke Skywalker while he's an infant, Luke's uncle, Owen, actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but with the butt of a gun, he smashes Darth Maul's horns and breaks 2 of the horns. That's actually part of the exclusive on this. First, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the lights off. So you can see the lightsaber feature with the lights off, how it powers up and powers down. So as you can see, there it is. Let me try and do the power down so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll put the camera sideways. See how it goes like a real lightsaber? It goes in. That is so cool. I love that feature. How they did that. That's perfect how it does that. I wish they did that with all their pieces from the get-go, from the very beginning. That would have been awesome, but they did not. And the lightsaber is much brighter than past lightsabers on the Star Wars premium format figures that I have. I have pretty much all of them so far. But they did a great job with this lightsaber. It looks amazing. But that's enough with the lightsaber. Let's get the lights back on. And you can see, let me just power it down. There's no need to have it on. One last time. Now I'm going to show you the switch out feature, which is, so we can really look at him in detail, which is a switch out head. So I actually have the cloak attached to this head. So basically, I'm going to put you down for 1 second. Unless my lovely fiance would want to hold, I can show you how we do this. But basically, you just remove his head. Comes right off with the magnet. As you can see, the magnet there. And I'm sorry, not my fiance, my wife. I'm married now. But we'll just switch this, and we'll put the actual switch out exclusive head on. And you can also display him, because after the fight he has his cloak off, and you can see all of his Sith tattooing, which looks awesome. And there you can see the 2 bones that were broken. And like, just look at the paintwork on the eyes. I'll put both heads side by side so you can see them, the eyes and the mouth. One mouth is closed and he looks really angry. The other mouth is open and he looks even angrier. But it's just freaking amazing, the detail in this, and all of his tattooing. And the legs are scratched, and you can see scuff marks on the legs. It's battle damaged and weathered from the fight. It just looks awesome. This leg is just like, you know, he's sprinting, he's jumping. You can see the scratch marks on the leg. That's supposed to be like that. That's no problem from Sideshow. That's intended to look weathered and damaged. And you can see right here is where, you know, the Emperor attached the bottom half to him. So the top part is pretty much Darth Maul, and the rest is robotic. I like the gloves that they put on him. Oh, and this comes out by a magnet here. Obviously you saw the magnets with 2 heads. Magnet here, so this is the separate lightsaber piece. And then he detaches from the base here. There's also a place, it comes with 3 AA batteries to make it work like it is right now. And there's also a plug it comes with the AC adapter. So you can permanently have the LEDs lit up and plugged in to the wall. So look at that power down feature on the lightsaber. Love that. Which is so cool. It's an epic piece. It's my favorite Star Wars character ever of all time. So I'm glad that Sideshow kind of brought him back to life in this statue. And you know, when I do have the house someday, I'm in the apartment right now, but I have limited space as to what I can display. But when I do have the house someday, I'm gonna display him next to Darth Talon and the other, you know, regular Darth Maul premium format. They're gonna look awesome, all 3 together. When I get the basement, I'll have the Star Wars display set up. So that'll be in maybe half a year or so. But for now, we have this video to see him. He's just so sinister looking. He's the best character, hands down. And this is Statue Hunter 75 with one last final 360 spin around of your Sideshow exclusive Cyborg Darth Maul premium format figure. Have a good night, everyone.